Hi everyone, I have a special treat, French black truffles. I'll show you how to make a 5-course black truffle dinner at home that's easy but still showcases truffles. These 5 courses would be great on their own, but the truffles just take it over the top. When you buy truffles, you want them to be firm, dry, and fragrant. If they're spongy or moist, don't get them. The best way to slice your truffles is to use a truffle slicer like this. If you don't have one, then you can use a mandolin or a microplane to shave them really thin. This first course is great because it doesn't involve any cooking. You just need to lay some prosciutto onto a plate and crush some almonds and sprinkle it on top. Add some leaves of arugula and some blood orange segments. Drizzle with some high quality extra virgin olive oil and some fresh cracked black pepper. Some shaved Parmesan cheese. Drizzle some aged balsamic vinegar. And then the star, the French black truffles. To make the soup, we need some julienne white onion and cut up the cauliflower. And then we'll use a little bit of the cauliflower to caramelize in some olive oil so we have a garnish for the soup. Cook our onions in some butter until they're soft and then add the cauliflower. And don't forget to season with kosher salt. Add the chicken stock and cook the cauliflower until it's tender. Once the cauliflower is tender, we can add in our heavy cream. The last thing to do is puree the soup. I like using a Vitaprep because it's so high speed that it gets it super smooth and velvety. Once it's smooth, transfer it to a pot and adjust the seasoning. For me, this is perfect. It's thick, creamy, and velvety. To make the garnish for the soup, we need some chopped shallots, some chopped parsley, our roasted cauliflower, a splash of sherry vinegar, some olive oil, kosher salt, and black pepper. Put some of our garnish on top of the soup, and then shave on some black truffle. Let's start to make our risotto with some small diced white onion. And then we just need to cook it in some olive oil. We want to avoid getting color on the onions because we want to keep it nice and white. Add our rice and our chicken stock, and then we just need to keep stirring with a spoon. This is going to bring out the starch in the rice and make it nice and creamy. The rice should take about 10 minutes to cook, then you can add in some butter. You can see how the rice looks nice and creamy already. If it looks a little dry, add in some chicken stock. Add in your mascarpone cheese. This is the texture and consistency that you're looking for. It's really nice and creamy and rich and holds its shape, but soft. Add in some Parmesan cheese and then adjust the seasoning if necessary with salt. Shave on your truffles and then finish with some high quality extra virgin olive oil. Let's start by cutting the leaves off of the beets, then we're going to pick through and pick the best ones. We're going to use this for the garnish. Coat the beets in olive oil and season with salt and pepper. And then put them in a 350-degree oven for about 45 minutes. You'll know they're done when you can poke them with a toothpick and it comes out easily. Then I just use a paper towel to take off the skin. Cut our hearts of palms into rings. I'm using canned because that's all I could find, but if you can use fresh, that's even better. Slice some shallot, chop some parsley, and then add everything into a bowl. Season with salt, black pepper, extra virgin olive oil, and fresh lemon juice. Now let's make the truffle butter. We're going to take some butter, season with black pepper and kosher salt. Chop parsley, chop garlic, and shaved black truffle. Season the steak with black pepper, kosher salt, and extra virgin olive oil. I have a whole video on cooking a steak in a cast iron that I'll link at the end of the video. Make sure that you let your steak rest for 5 to 10 minutes before you slice it. You don't want the juices all over the board. Put a quenelle of our black truffle butter on the steak, and then shave a whole bunch of black truffles on top. Let's make our caramel by adding our sugar to the pan and then caramelizing it. This caramelizes pretty quickly because we're making a small batch, so make sure you have everything ready. Once it's nice and golden brown, add in your pistachios. Add in your butter and your heavy cream. Shave in the black truffle and add your flaky salt. While it's still hot, I like to add in more black truffle so it gets extra flavor out of it, and then make sure you let this cool down for like 15-20 minutes before you add it to the ice cream. Then you just need to take 1 scoop of vanilla bean ice cream, add on the caramel, and then shave black truffle on top. Thanks for watching my video on how to make this 5-course black truffle dinner at home. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite black truffle dishes are. See you next time.